would like to show my progress of my ICT lesson plan stuff. So in last video, in last discussion, I showed about my lesson plan, and today I'm going to show my presentation where I will use this presentation to teach my students about clauses for 7th grade. So it contains of 10 pages, and I've added some new words and new vocabulary words how to describe the clauses. So first it's like about opening, like explaining about English. So I'm gonna ask them about like how's your weather, how is your mood today, and what's the weather in the outside. And then in this, at the same time with this question, I'll be asking like, oh, like if it's hot, what we will wear in this hot weather? Can we wear a coat or something like that? And then the next my presentation, so like where they start to describe their self, I'm gonna move to this next slide. So it's about like general things like t-shirt, dress, weather, hat, shoes. So like they're gonna know about these stuffs. I add some definition as well, like for each word. And then for the next one is also like there is also some words, like as you can see here, I add about skirt, a garment that hangs from the waist and covers the legs, available in various lengths from mini to maximum. And here also like I'll be talking about skirts, suit, and blouse. And then the next slide is about how to describe the clauses adjectives, like tight clauses, flat, oversized, loose. And I'm gonna explain this, what kind of tight clause is this. At the same time, I'm gonna bring some clauses to describe it, and some little bit small cards to show them, so it will be more effective to learn them. In the next slide, I told I'm gonna teach them about, like as from the previous slide, like about patterns, like soft, rough, or like durable, like long lasting, resistant to wear and tear. In the next slide, so I'm gonna do it again, like it will be it's like a type of the clothes, like casual, classic, elegant, formal, trendy, edgy. I'm not gonna focus on these things a lot, like I'll try to focus on more adjectives and the vocabulary. And also here, like type of the clothes, type of the patterns, like strip, checked, paid, polka dot, flora, solid. I'm not gonna focus on this part a lot, like I will just do a small review about the clothes, because I don't think it's that much of importance. So in this next one is like describing clothes seasonal terms. So here we have like summer, spring, autumn, and winter. So as I told you before, I'm gonna bring some small cards. So based on those small cards, like I'm gonna give them like which I'm gonna show, like for example dress, which season we wear dress, like summer, sometimes maybe sometimes spring. And for example, another one is, what about the coat, when we will wear? And then I will ask like random questions, do we wear the coat in summer? And then they will be like, no, we will not wear the coat in the summer, we wear them in winter. So next one is practice sentences, and then I'm gonna ask them like put all vocabulary and the adjective that we learned today, and make some examples, only like one simple word sentences. So here's some examples, like for example, I love the soft cotton t-shirt, it's a comfortable for casual wear. I'm not expecting them to do it like so much of like long and meaningful, like at least if they can use the words correctly, I'll be happy. And then this is my last slide. It's like a little bit of an overview, key takeaways, and describing words. So this is slide from me, like the slide that I was talking last time. So now I would like to show about my lesson plan. So I have done some like inputs on my lesson plan. Before it wasn't like this, so I'm still working on it actually. The only thing that left was lesson plan. So first meeting, I'm gonna talk about like describing them the topic about what is things like in the meeting. I will in the starting and in the end I will add some, as I mentioned before, Boozlet and Gemini's activities, but I didn't mention that when I was presenting my presentation because I was focusing on the presentation in that time. So inshallah, for the next meeting, for the next session, I would like to describe all the 2 lessons wholly with the understanding and with the all details that I'm gonna do. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention and have a nice day.